G'day everybody, Wong here. I'm a little bit late to this, but I'm going to be reading out the patch notes for the pistol changes. This will be a super small video, but yeah, anyways, let's start. The M9 got its damage increase from 30 to 32. That's fine. I'm not too stressed about that. I'll be putting bullet to kill charts next to all of these as well, by the way. So yeah, from 30 to 32. Vertical recoil increased from 0.4 to 0.8, which is interesting. I don't know why. Horizontal recoil increased from 0.4 to 0.6. I don't think they needed to do that. Fire rate increased from 400 to 600. That's good. Okay, that's really good, because that just straight up increases its makes its time to kill way faster than it was, which is fantastic. Sound spread lowered. That's good as well. Draw speed increased from 1 to 2. That's fantastic. That's really good. Draw speed increase is really good. We needed that. Right now the pistols pull out really slow. Magazine size increased from 12 to 13. That's good. M9, that's a pretty good buff. I'll put the bullet to kill chart next to it. The MP443, damage increased from 25 to 27. That's good. The horizontal recoil increased from 0.1 to 0.3, so it was pretty low, and now it's still really low. Velocity increase, not too stressed about that. Fire rate increased only by a little bit. That's interesting. This is now going to be doing... I'm pretty sure the time to kill for this will be way worse than the M9, but I'm not certain. But anyways, sound spread lowered. That's totally fine. Draw speed also doubled. That's fantastic. And magazine size increased by another bullet. That's good. I actually think I might be picking the M9 now with the fire rate buffs on it. But anyways, USP, I'm excited. I hope this does a lot of damage. 25 to 30, yeah, that's alright. 30 is still better than 27 on the Glock. Vertical recoil increased, dang, not by a whole bunch. Horizontal recoil increased by a little bit, not too stressed about that, honestly. Fire rate increased by a fair bit too, fantastic, I'm very happy about that. Draw speed doubled again, sound speed lowered, cool. I still think the USP should do more damage than the M9, and it should kill a bit faster just because, 45 ACP. But, it is what it is. Glock 18, damage increased from 17 to 19. I'll have to check the bullets to kill, because I don't actually think that'll affect it very much, but we'll see. Draw speed increased. It's not as fast as the other ones, but still a lot faster. That's good. I already thought the Glock 18 was really good, but I am glad to see the draw speed increase anyways. I'm excited actually to see how it'll shape up against the other ones now that they've all gotten buffs. Unica, damage lowered. Don't know why. It didn't do enough damage before. Light damage increased from 0 to 10. Does not matter again. I think that'll help against certain things, but I don't think that matters. Vertical recoil lowered. That's okay. I didn't think it had too much recoil, to be honest. Horizontal recoil lowered. That's cool. Look, if the damage isn't going to be high enough, I guess they may as well make the recoil way better. First shot kick lowered. That's good. Running speed lowered. That's frustrating. That's frustrating because I probably won't pick the Unica now. If it makes you... Here's the thing, the pistols right now make you walk slower even when they're in your holster. So a running speed decrease is actually really big, and it's a really big nerf, so that's not very good. Reload speed increased. Honestly, I don't care about that. I would already drop the mag anyways, and it wasn't too bad. Draw speed increased from 1 to 1.5. That's good, but I'm not going to be picking it. Headshot multiplier is 1.5, default was 1.2. That's really good. I'll have to I'll do a headshots bullet to kill thing going on as well, because that's actually interesting. Right now I wish that they all had 90 damage like the Deagle, to be honest, because the Deagle actually felt usable because of its damage. The only problem was its run speed sucked. But they're not going to be doing that, I guess. The RSH-12 from 60 to 72, nice, that's pretty good, I'll do a bullets to kill chart once again. Light damage increased from 5 to 30, interesting, I don't really know how much that's really going to affect. Vertical recoil lowered from 9 to 5, that is fantastic, this gun had way too much recoil considering. Horizontal recoil reduced, or increased from 4 to 5, that's totally fine. First shot kick lowered, that's good, because it was just crazy before, the recoil was ridiculous on the RSH-12. Velocity increase, that's fine. Accuracy increase, I didn't even notice it, to be honest. Reload speed increase, once again, I didn't really notice. Draw speed increased by the tiniest amount. And the run speed for this was already really bad, so I hate to be like this instant on my pick, but I will not be picking this because it doesn't say here, but if you have this in your holster, you will be 10% slower than if you have the original pistols in your holster. So I don't want to pick it because I'll run slow even when I don't have it out. If it was slow when I had it out, I think I would still pick it, but it'd be like a good downside. But the fact that it slows you even in your holster, I don't like. I think that's an instant reason for the majority of players to not pick this. The Deagle, that's a shame. Damage lowered from 90 to 69. That's a shame. That's honestly a shame. The Deagle felt really, really good. It felt like what the Unica should feel like, but you know, it is what it is. Light damage lowered down to 30. Didn't even notice it before, to be honest. Horizontal recoil increased from 3.5 to 4. Okay. First shot kick increased. Okay. Velocity lowered. That's interesting. Accuracy lowered by a bunch. Draw speed was a bit faster. Yeah, the headshot multiplier thing. I'm going to have to check out what that's like, but I think that we are shaping up that the headshots are still going to do less damage than before on the Deagle, which is a big shame. Look, honestly, the first half of this, making the original pistols better, that's fantastic. Making these good ones worse, that's a huge shame. That's a big, big shame. I think they all should be doing damage just like the Desert Eagle used to. Tell me in the comments whether you thought the Deagle was too OP, because I know a lot of people sort of felt that way. But, yeah, honestly, my overall impressions of this, yeah, first half is good. These lower damage ones getting buffed is good. But these higher damage ones, or the Deagle getting nerfed, I don't like. RSH-12 buffs are cool, but the running speed needs to be buffed. These need running speed increases or they will not be picked. Here's the thing, they might get picked, but players will not realize that picking these will hurt their gameplay. Like, if the developers balance purely off of pick rate, I just don't think they realize that it's like players can pick something without realizing it's negatively affecting them. Like, you know how a lot of you guys probably do this. You know how when you search up a gun and you look for a gun build, because if you try doing attachments without knowing anything, sometimes it can actually make the gun feel worse and you just can't quite get the right feel. Whereas if you look at a gun build and then you go, oh man, this gun feels fantastic now. It's like, this is kind of like that, where it's like, all the good players won't be running these because they know that it negatively affects their gameplay, whereas everybody else doesn't quite know why, but they'll be playing worse if they have these pistols equipped. You know, glad about the first half though. The first half was fantastic, of the smaller pistols getting buffed. I think that's a good thing. They definitely needed a buff. Yeah, honestly, I'm excited because I already didn't use the Deagle now because of its movement speed nerf. So I'm excited to see the pistols I already used to be even better now. But anyways, yeah. Tell me what you guys reckon. And also, you know what? Tell me what you guys reckon about the general buffs and nerfs and things they've been doing lately, just in the comments. Because honestly, right now, I'm really just hoping for some form of SMG nerf and some more buffs just here and there on random things. Looking for these Deagle and RSH-12 and Unica to be buffed, and also looking for those new guns to be added, because they said there were going to be new guns coming soon, and now it's been like a couple months, I think. But yeah, I'm looking for those. I'm looking for the new guns, honestly. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm sorry I got this one out a bit later than usual. Peace.